Hey everyone, this is Nitro, coming at you from the Rocky Valley server in the Guild Snow. So, in this video, because it's Monday, the guild store reset, and I was able to upgrade a few of my characters and their equipment. So with these upgrades, I am now going to attempt to challenge the Fire Dragon, level 65 version. As always, after the video, I'll go over my equipment so that you guys get a feel for what kind of equipment levels you need to take on this dragon. So, without any further ado, let's begin. This is going to be a very interesting fight because it's definitely going to be very close. I don't have the optimal setup just because I'm limited by equipment and so on. So first, for example, I believe, for me anyways, the best party to run would be Bernhardt, Leon, Ledin, Tieris, and Liana. So, you know, Tieris with the attack blessing and miracle, Ledin to tank the hits for these monsters, Bernhardt to faction buff Leon, as well as provide his Lord's Will debuff to decrease the dragon's attack and defense values, so that Leon would do more damage. So this would be what I think is the optimal setup. Unfortunately, my Bernhardt, his equipment is comparatively garbage compared to the other characters. As, for example, you know, Ledin has 359 defense and 262 magic defense, right? Bernhardt's defense and magic defense is far, far lower than that, you know? So, and you know, the other thing is Ledin's attack goes up to around like, I think 750, 800, around there. Bernhardt's attack is 436. So, Bernhardt just unfortunately can't be used. He's just not usable. So instead, I have to replace him with someone who can do damage and, you know, kill off these targets, the monsters, as well as do some damage to the dragon. And my choice is my best damage dealer, which is Bozel, because his intelligence, I think, spikes up to around 750. So with this party, it's not the best party because, you know, again, Leon doesn't get a faction buff for several turns, but I believe this party can handle the dragon. So with all that said, let's begin. So, because this dragon has so much defense, the defense value is incredibly high, 584. I actually have to rush to attack this dragon. I need to move fast and assault it as quickly as possible. So my basic battle plan, take out these guys and rush the dragon. I'm going to ignore these three enemies for now. I can deal with them later. The priority is to start hammering the dragon as soon as possible. Just as soon as I can get there, attack him. So to that end, I am moving first Ledin. And he moves up and does his faction buff. I'm going to then right away use again on Ledin. This way, he gets a second move, he can activate his Divine Guard, and I can trigger these two Hellhounds to attack. Interesting note, these Hellhounds, they have the strike skill. They don't have bash to remove guard. So, I don't need to have like a healer with Sage's Hat to, you know, provide the benefit to Ledin. This frees me up a bit. I get a bit more versatility in what I do. Alright, so with that said, let's move Ledin up 2 tiles and activate his Divine Guard. Let's quickly take a look. Yep. So we'll do that. Let's get Leon in on the attack right now. He's going to move up, he's going to do Chivalry, and he's going to bash attack this Lava Titan. Sorry, smash attack, not bash. Just as a quick side note, I did switch Leon to smash, okay? And the reason for that is because, just quickly taking a look at him, smash has 2 aspects. First, unlike assault, it only does 1.4 times damage as opposed to 1.6, but the difference is it decreases the enemy's defense by 20% and it can ignore guard. So the ignore guard aspect could be useful in fighting against these flame skeletons. I'll do less damage, but I could actually hit them through the Lava Titan's guard. And the minus 20% defense would help against the Fire Dragon. So that's why I am using Smash. Alright, so let's move on then. With that said, let's move Bozel, and he will just smash and buff. And let's take a look at his stats now. 777 intelligence. 777. Nice number. So yeah, it's very high. I mean, compared to Bernhardt's, what, 458 or so? Even with the 20% on that, it's not enough to match the amount of damage Bozel can output. And finally, Tiaris. She needs to apply Miracle. Because I'm going to need that defense. I'm going to need the extra damage and the damage reduction. So let's do that. Because Ledin is taking multiple hits this turn. Alright, so here we go. Ledin taking the first hit. Not quite enough damage to kill, but basically the Hellhound is dead. And that's all I need. Second hit should be like the same situation pretty much. Yep. And then the Lava Titan, as usual, uses his guard skill. And the Demon Dragon's Roar, which, you know, with Miracle, Ledin can survive 2 hits and the Demon Dragon's Roar. Ledin, carrying me through multiple battles over and over again. This guy is just monstrous, especially when he has 514 defense, 855 attack. Alright, so enough about Ledin, and let's get attacking. I need to clear a path for Leon to attack this dragon. So, what can I do? First, I need to make sure I don't trigger these guys. Okay? Doesn't look like they'll be triggered, which is all I needed to check. So... the thing is, I need Ledin to be able to protect Liana, I believe. Because I don't think Liana can survive an attack even from just the Hellhound himself. So that's the slightly challenging aspect of this. But it's okay. You know what? I'm going to gamble a little. Ledin will attack one of these Hellhounds. I'm going to put Bozel where Leon is right now. That looks good to me. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. And let's turn on the danger zone again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I position Leon right here, he gets the full charge distance on the turn after. That looks good to me. So let's get around, and then I said right this tile right here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's do that. Attack from Leon on the Lava Titan. I believe in Chivalry's buff. Yep. So he doesn't take that much damage. And place him here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Next up. Bozel, right beside the Hellhound, to try to draw him to attack. And is the Fireball 300 enough to kill off this Lava Titan? I'm actually not sure about that. So let's guarantee it with using Dark Reaper. And that does enough damage. So with this setup, I believe he is going to choose to attack Bozel. And that way, Ledin will protect him. To be safe, yeah. So I have Attack Blessing saved up for next turn to use on Leon. And I'm just going to heal up Ledin. Alright. So as long as Liana is not attacked, I'm okay. And he's not. He chooses to attack the mage right beside him. It's pretty easy to kind of, I guess, make the AI do what you want. If you put a character right beside him, that's the character that he likes to attack, he will. He won't go after the other characters. So let's move on then. Ledin's Divine Guard is wearing off. so will Miracle. So now the question then is, can Leon survive a full strike attack from the dragon with that physical attack skill that does double damage? I'm not sure. I mean, I know he can definitely survive when he attacks with the attack blessing, but I don't know if he can survive the counter attack without letting to guard him. I'm going to have to take that risk, I think. If it doesn't work out, so be it. It's just a bit of energy. So let's give it a shot. Just quickly looking at the stats, and it's very iffy, you know. You know what? Let's play it safe. I'm not going to. I really don't think Leon can survive that attack even if he does it. So, even though I set up to attack, I'm not going to. Well, let's apply attack blessing now. It's just a risk that's not worth taking, because if Leon dies, this whole strategy will collapse right there. So, interesting note. Turn 3 is when these enemies start moving. Alright. Now that we have Ledin ready, we're going to take advantage of that. Let's move Ledin in. He will activate his Divine Guard. Or sorry, he'll activate his faction buff. And Divine Guard next turn, right beside the dragon. In the meantime, Again is ready, so I can attack twice. So let's do it. Let's smash with the first hit. Reduce his defense for 2 turns. We'll move back. And again, Leon. Here comes attack number 2. And I'm attacking from here because I get a bit extra distance that way. And retreat. Bozel could attack, but it might be better to let him do his counter first. The problem is if I send 2 people in to 3 range, he'll use his Fire Demon Roar. Right? Attacks multiple targets within 3 blocks. Actually, you know, it is the problem with that attack is its physical damage, and I think, actually, I'm certain that unfortunately Bozel can't survive that physical damage attack. If it could, though, then things change up dramatically, because then I can do a full assault the following turn. So it's kind of yet another gamble. If Bozel survives the attack, I'm good to go. If Bozel dies, I lose. Let's minimize my risk. Let's not do it. Again, it's one of those things that I don't think Bozel would survive. So these guys are moving forward. Let's heal up Ledin. He will Divine Guard, as I was saying, beside the dragon. Leon has no buffs right now, so he can Chivalry up. Attack and retreat. dragon again. Retreat. Divine guarding. With Letting. And Bozel will just faction buff. Let's see how this works out. I'm really curious how much damage Ledin will do in the melee against the fire. 8,800. It's pretty good. So he did his damage. Let's cycle him out. Because I have to get ready to handle these monsters that are almost here. Leon with another strike, of course. Is there actually, one moment, is there attack blessing? There is attack blessing and miracle. Okay. Miracle, I'm going to save for dealing with these guys, I think. It's hard to say. It's really hard to say. It's very, very hard to say. You know what? Miracle has a 4-turn cooldown, right? What turn is it? 6? 10? 14? So I can actually use attack blessing first. I will miracle next turn then. So attack blessing on Leon. That way it's 7 and then 11 and then final turn 15 I can still use miracle. So that was what I was calculating out. So Leon with his melee attack, and we're going to move the extra distance for a bit of additional damage. Every bit definitely counts against the fire dragon. And move him back. Let's send Bozel in with the Dark Reaper. I did not catch how much damage that was. It just went by too fast. In any case, he's down to 80,000 hit points. Final step is just to heal Ledin. So the enemy monsters are now in range. I have to stop fighting the dragon and start focusing on killing these guys. So let's see. Well, Ledin is going to tank hits as usual. Leon's oh, not good, not good. Because I went for that extra charge distance, Leon's in the wrong spot to attack these guys. That's okay. As long as I get out of this fire dragon's range, he can only use his fire demon's roar. I will definitely have to attack with Ledin while his buff is still active. So Ledin's absolutely going to attack this turn. And the question is, do I attack with Leon first? And I think I do. Let's quickly take a look at his range. So TRS can actually move a tile back like this and apply the blessing, miracle. That will also heal up Ledin a bit, which is a big plus. Alright, there we go. Next, Leon with his attack, because... just because. Alright. Let's double check his range. Yeah. So Bozel attacking from where Liana is okay. We're going to attack with Ledin. Wow, that was a lot of damage you took. Way more than I expected. That's not... that's really, really not good. Okay. But hopefully this will bring him back to full health. That was near full health. That's what I needed. So let's take down these lava titans with the Dark Reaper. Not dead, but near it. And now Ledin, with Miracle active, is going to tank a few hits. Surprisingly, this guy came into melee range. So Ledin is going to do a lot of damage without taking that much. Tiaris' healing aura kicking in, keeping Ledin in the fight. And then he survives the Demon Dragon War. So, that went pretty well. Even though Divine Guard was inactive, it was okay. Really need to get my characters up to health though. And Prayer, I had just used. Might have been a mistake there. In any case. Bozel's move is obvious. He's just attacking this Lava Titan and hopefully killing it. It's whether I can kill off a skeleton that's important. So first things first, let's use Liana's heal. I want to use a gain, but I don't think I can. Maybe. Let's see. Turn 8, a gain takes 3 turns because it has a 2-turn cooldown, correct? Yeah. 2 turns cooldown. So if I use it this turn, 8, 11, and then 2 more turns, 8, 11, 14. If I don't use it this turn, she can still use it on turn 15, so it's okay. Let's see. So then the question is, a gain or heal? A gain or heal? A gain or heal? Oh boy. Right, let's first start off with Leon's attack. We'll see everything that happens after that. Because if I can kill this guy with the smash attack, things change up quite a bit. Nope. Almost dead, but not quite enough. So... no. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is good. You know what? I am going to use a gain anyways. So, let's again on Leon. Just having to shift around a bit. This won't heal Tiaris, but I don't really mind. I just need to create some space to attack. So, this flame skeleton absolutely will not die. That's guaranteed. So, well, let's see first. Fireball from Bozel on the Lava Titan. Does he die? He does. Okay. Things got simplified. In that case, I just need to kill this flame skeleton, and Ledin can guard everyone else. Would be nice if Tiaris could attack, but I don't really dare to. Actually, I know these flame skeletons like to target non-ranged attackers, which is either Leon or Ledin. Leon, really, because these are demon units. They don't like to target Templars, which is a holy class. So, in terms of attack priority, I'm struggling because I need a way to kill this flame skeleton. can't see one. Well, whatever. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to attack it, kill off this guy, so I only have to worry about one attack. I'm going to move Leon as bait into this tile. So he's here to bait the attack from the flame skeleton. Okay. Ledin is going to move beside the flame skeleton, so he can faction buff this turn. And protect everyone. Leon and Liana. And finally, TRS will heal up Ledin. And this way, this flame skeleton should shoot Leon, which means Ledin guards him. Yep. Alright, so that did work out. Just as planned. And if I attack Blessing and attack this with Chivalry, you know what? I'm going to use Chivalry, okay? And I'm going to use Chivalry and attack Blessing so I can smash this guy the following turn for the minus defense. I need a way to kill the flame skeleton this turn. That's what I'm figuring out right now. Bozel will be busy with his faction buff, so he can attack the flame dragon next turn. So I just have these 4 characters to kill the flame skeleton. Well, Liana's obvious, she has to heal. So let's begin with that. Heal up Ledin. Ledin is the one that's not obvious, because he has no attack right now. 437, 468 defense. Attacking will be effectively useless. So I guess I just weaken him this turn. That's really all I can do. Okay, Chivalry. Save the smash attack for the fire dragon. I'm just going to attack him this turn with only Leon. Won't kill him, but it does weaken him. Alright. Bozel, as I said, he's getting ready to attack the dragon, so let's faction buff with him. Ledin. Oh, he has the faction buff. He has the divine guard, because his attack won't hurt this flame skeleton. There we go. And Tieris. Let's have her apply attack blessing. Like this. On Leon. Alright. This was more of a struggle than I thought to kill off these remaining targets. Let him tanking that hit. Actually, it looks like Ledin can tank this guy as well as the fire dragon. So if he can do that, I can actually ignore him. At least for this turn. So I'm going to do that. Honestly, it's kind of ridiculous, but hey, let's do it. Alright. Ledin will ignore the flame skeleton, because it's not the priority. The priority is to eliminate this fire dragon. What's that? Alright, so Leon with the charge, retreat. Fire dragon is taking a lot of damage. It's turn 10, And it is already down to 64,000 hit points. So what I'm doing is working. Let's use Dark Reaper from Bozel to heal himself back up after his attack. 12,000 damage from that Dark Reaper. That really helps. Alright. Let in to protect both of them, since Divine Guard is active. Tieris, healing. Liana, more healing. She'll heal herself, in fact. And the aura will bring Ledin to full health. Alright. Ledin tanking the first hit. And here's the second attack from the dragon. And Ledin actually dies! Oh, jeez. Well, that certainly changes up the dynamics of this fight. That's fine. We'll see. I might have just screwed myself with that move. Well, in any case, let's continue. Did not think this thing was so strong that it could one-shot my Bozel. Oh man. One, two. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the right spot for Leon. Alright, it's turn 11. Only the dragon is left with 42,000 hit points, but I suicided my Ledin. That was my fault. I thought he could take 2 hits and he couldn't. In any case, let's see. There is still time to kill this last dragon. I'm going to have to start offering sacrifices though, to keep Ledin alive, I think. Because without, to keep Leon alive, because without Ledin to tank the hits, I'm now kind of in a bit of a struggle. It's kind of stressful now. Let's see. There's no again, so I can Chivalry attack first, and then Miracle, and then attack Blessing. So that's going to be the setup. Chivalry first, Miracle, Blessing. Let's also apply Prayer this turn. Because after that Fire Demon Roar, everyone needs healing. There we go. Prayer. Chivalry. Smash attack. Okay. Leon back. And with those debuffs, the minus attack, minus defense, I'm praying that Leon can survive. Miracle. Come on, Leon. If you can tank this hit, I win. He tanks the hit. Alright. Time to sacrifice Tieris. And attack Blessing. Oh, I'm really scared right now. I actually made a mistake there as well. I should have left Leon right beside the dragon. Then he would have done counterattack damage. I'm kind of stressing myself out now. Okay. You know what? Let's do this. Heal with Liana. I'm putting 2 people into the Fire Dragon's range. Liana and Tiaris. In an attempt to force him to use his 3-range AoE strike. So, his Demon Dragon Breath. I'm trying to force that out. Both of them should die, but it will keep Leon alive. Leon, with the attack blessing, with the chivalry, will attack. Alright. Come on. Demon Dragon Breath? Yes. And wow, Liana actually survived that. Perfect! And I have a game. So, attack. Go, Leon! Liana gets out of range, uses a gain. And then this is the final strike from Leon. It's not enough to finish. Oh no! But that means I just leave Leon beside the dragon. And this retaliation strike should win it. Yes! Leon dies, but he takes the dragon down with him. And Liana, as the surviving character, lets me win the victory. Ooh! I definitely miscalculated mid-game with Ledin dying and then Bozel dying. Losing both of those to that archer almost lost me this match. However, I was able to almost miraculously recover. I rushed that too much, in fact. If I had played it safe, if I used Ledin to just kill off that Hellfire Archer first, then turn my attention back onto the dragon, I would have had an easier time clearing. I did not need to rush the way I did to charge the dragon while leaving that Hellfire Archer alive. But nonetheless, it is a clear. There were definitely mistakes made, but I got the clear, and that's what's important. In terms of rewards, not too great. No SSR item today. I do get 60 Auricolum ore though, which is always helpful. And an epic crafter's hammer, which I always need. These crafting hammers are very... I'm still upgrading up my equipment, so these hammers are very appreciated. Whew. Even with those 2 fatal mistakes, losing Bozel, losing Ledin, still managed to come out on top. So this Fire Dragon actually is not that tough. Looks like I could have finished it even earlier. So, with all that said, let's go over my equipment and characters. First, Leon. I should note that my Leon is now 5 stars. He just hit 5 stars today. Ever since I got Leon... Oh my gosh, let's get out of that first. So, ever since I got Leon, I've been farming his bonds. And I think I got Leon on day 1. So, you know, it's been more than a month since release. After farming him endlessly, doing, you know, all the bonds, 4 bonds a day to get more Leon shards, he is now 5 stars. So, that's Leon. 5-star character. His equipment actually hasn't changed. Last night, level 50. Mithril armor level 50. Horror helm level 50. Assault ring level 50. This is because all of this is SRs rather than SSR. He generally cannot survive a hit from the dragon. The only time he really can is if Tiaris' miracle was in effect, or if he had debuffs applied onto the dragon via the smash skill. So smash is huge. It applies 20%, you know, defense decrease, but it's not written here, but it seems to also apply a 20% attack decrease too. So smash is actually a better skill than assault. You do less damage, but you keep your characters alive. So just something for you to all be aware of. In fact, smash is good enough that I'm probably going to keep it as the skill rather than assault. Alright, Leon's equipment, we talked about. Soldiers were the vampire bats. You know, the reason I use vampire bats is because they self-heal, and that makes them better than the angels, because angels are more against magic attacks, and the fire dragon relies on physical attacks. So vampire bats were the important unit. My vampire bats, finally, let's talk about his units. I think they're still level 5. I don't think I've upgraded them anytime recently. Level 5 vampire bats, not even level 6. And in terms of the other upgrades, I haven't even touched them. I've been focusing on dragon fights, so I really haven't done any Anarchy farming. So I haven't been able to upgrade anything. I'll do this now, again, retroactively. But I can give them a bit more attack. Actually, I should probably wait for this one. 2% attack, I think, is better than 3 additional attack. Not sure, but I believe that is the case. In any case, so that's it for Leon. Bozel. Bozel, again, he's a 5-star. Equipment-wise, Blue Moon level 20, Galaxy Cloak level 20. Ghost Mask was upgraded to level 50. I did that yesterday. And Speed Boots are level 40. So his equipment hasn't really changed. It's just I upgraded the Ghost Mask after farming the Dark Dragon for a lot of hammers. Skills, Dark Reaper was the huge one, ignoring 30% of the enemy magic defense and doing 1.3 times damage, and healing him up after each attack. Soldiers are the Sorceress. Sorceress units, I don't think have been upgraded either. Let's quickly take a look at the Sorceress stats. So 383 attack, and 326 hit points if that matters. In terms of the Sorceress stats, I think they're also just level 5. Yep, level 5 Sorceress. I do have the Magic Void upgraded to max, so it's level 10. So it gives a 20% increase to battling against enemies with debuffs. The other one is, this one's at level 9. 17% extra damage when battling against enemies with buffs. So these two help with adding damage. So does this at level 10, adding attack. But that's pretty much it. You see, none of these are really upgraded levels. So Bozel was the next character. And then after Bozel was Ledin. And Ledin was the one I really upgraded like crazy. Level 40 Oath Sword from level 30. So he got an additional 2% defense. Anace's armor is level 50. Anace's helmet is level 50. King's amulet is level 50. So his equipment set is pretty much maxed out. I could upgrade the Oath Sword to level 50. That would just be an additional 2% defense though. It's really minor for the amount of resources it needs, so I'll probably leave him like this until I get his final weapon. So that is Ledin. He was the one I upgraded the most. He's still just a 4-star, by the way. Oh, the other thing that I changed with Ledin was I did master the Templar class. So because I got the new week with the guild medals rewards resetting, I was able to master his Templar class. So that's important. He is double class mastered. Templar mastered, King mastered. I'm not going to touch General because all it really gives effectively is 80 additional hit points. 80 hit points for 1 runestone? No way. The 7 attack is meaningless because his attack stat is replaced. So yeah, just Templar and King mastered for Ledin. Next. Liana. I'm still honestly shocked Liana survived that Demon Dragon's Roar because her equipment has not changed. Level 30 Devout Coat, level 30 Sage's Hat, level 30 Crystal Ball, level 50 Blessing Staff. I'm certain it's because of the Shrine Maidens, right? When the Shrine Maidens are at 100% health, the physical damage taken by the hero is reduced by half. So that's what kept Liana alive. It's not her equipment, it's having those Shrine Maiden soldiers and their perk. The fact that they were at full health kept Liana alive. In terms of the Shrine Maidens, because it's 50%, I guess I did upgrade them a bit. Yeah, so they're now level 5. So Shrine Maidens are level 5. And they made all the difference in keeping Liana alive at that very end. last but not least is Tieris. And Tieris has Lana's equipment set. You can see that she had no equipment just now. She doesn't have her own equipment set yet. So, yeah. Level 50 Sage's Staff, level 40 SSRs for the rest. She was never attacked this whole game. So, it was just equipment to give her enough hit points to survive the Demon Dragon's roar. Soldiers... I switched her to Sorceress from Holy Knight. She now heals less, but if you compare the stats, the Sorceress have a tiny bit more hit points, and they actually do some attack damage. I never actually attacked with them, so I don't think, in all honesty, it matters which soldier you give her. Whether it's Holy Knight or Sorceress, there's no difference. In terms of her upgrades, she's only 2-star out of the maximum 4-star. So again, Tieris was just here to apply Attack Blessing and Miracle, and do secondary heal. She did heal a few times on Ledin, so that did matter. Yeah, that's it for Tieris. And so that was my party. You can see, most of the equipment is still SR items. It's just that they're pretty upgraded. They're level 40s and 50 SRs. Other than that, you know, I relied very heavily on Ledin, who had the full equipment set. And that was really what made the difference. So that's it for this video. If you have any questions or comments, you can leave it in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, everyone. Nitro out.